Why did Gypsy Rose Blanchard divorce her husband, Ryan, after only, 3 months of being out of prison? Just came out and stayed with him for a little bit, and she was like, no, that's not for me. We got the scoop for you today, Dane. Check it out, News Nation.
Tell you what, it's the 2 oldest reasons in the world, snoring and food hoarding.
Oh my God!
Oh, no!
I feel called out a little bit there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I do a little bit of both.
I was gonna say, I understand snoring, but food hoarding? Oh, classic food hoarding. Oh, should have known. It's always the food hoarding that gets them.
Does that mean they have a lot of food, or is it like he's just like taking her food from her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand.
All right. Well, let's watch a little more and see what they have to say about it.
First thing she probably does is go to the fridge, open the door, and according to her, it was filled with food past their date, aka rotting food. And then they had a big blowout fight because she cleaned out the fridge as well.
So she cleaned the fridge out, and that was our first mistake. You never just throw away a hoarder's stuff. I've watched enough episodes to know.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with who the Gypsy Rose Blanchard is, she was a girl who was abused by her mother, and she talked a young man into murdering her mom for her. Who the dude who did the actual murder he's got life. He's still in prison, and in Gypsy's words, she's like, well, he's doing his time, I'm doing mine. But she's celebrated because she overcome She's a strong woman, and that's kind of the story that they're pushing, like with the movies and everything. Is she's overcome this terrible thing, even though she's a murderer. And she met 2 men while she was in prison. She met one dude. I think his name was actually Kenneth.
Yeah, she met a kid. I know that.
Yeah, it wasn't me,
Wasn't me.
I was talking to him, and then Ryan came along, and then Ryan impressed her more, and she decided to get married to Ryan while she was still in prison. And then, of course, she got out. They got divorced, and now she's back with Kenneth or Ken or whatever his name is. And there's just all these things coming out about it. There's a little leaked video. It's on TikTok. It's edited, I guess, but I guess they got a Lifetime show coming out that's going to talk more about what's all going on. I guess they're all contractually obligated to hold back, but this is a little thing.
I just need a minute, okay? I feel like I am in a different form of prison.
She's in a different form of prison when she's with him, which apparently is
snoring
and food hoarding, I guess.
Yeah, yo, this man snores. That's a lot like prison. I can't do it.
But I do want to point out, this is something we talked about in the last episode that we did of this, was that she's never been a normal person. She's never had the opportunity, right?
Right, not at all.
She grew up in this crazy situation with her mom. Then she went to prison, stayed there for 8 years, and now she's out and she's free. And, and she's still not in a normal situation because she's become a popular internet figure. So everyone's picking apart what she says on social media all the time. The networks are trying to sell her story because, in my opinion, they've probably taken advantage of her situation and got a very good deal to the rights to her story and stuff like that. But, I don't know. That's just speculation on my part. And so then she marries a dude and gets out and lives with him, and probably without the food hoarding and the stuff that they're saying about him, it was probably not going to work out anyway because she just doesn't understand.
She's not used to that.
Yeah.
She's not used to none of that,
She got out of prison and moved in with a dude for the first time ever,
And she kind of was like, and the snoring and the fact that his body was a furnace at night. I think it was just a lot.
So he was also hot at night. He's a big guy.
Wow.
He snored. He's probably has sleep apnea. He's hot. All valid reasons to divorce someone, yes. Mm-hmm.
She's now dating an ex, and honestly, between us, Cal, I kind of hope she just spends some time alone sorting things out.
Yes, that's what she needs to do.
Absolutely.
She needs to just spend some time alone and stop dating all these guys who are cheesing for the paparazzi every time they come by because they want the attention.
Yeah, exactly. Just happy about it.
Just yay.
Oh man.
But it wasn't all bad in the relationship. There was a post. I don't have the original post, but I have the quote of her defending her husband, Ryan. And the quote is, "Ryan, don't listen to the haters. I love you and you love me. We don't owe anyone anything. Our family is who matters. If you get likes and good comments, great. If you get hate and whatever, because they don't matter. Besides, they're jealous because you were rocking my world every night. Yeah, I said it. The D is fire.
Oh, dang.
The D is fire. His body's like a furnace, you know. It all checks out now. And that's kind of a thing that people have, like, she's gotten rid of a lot of her social media. I don't know if she started back again or not, but she deleted like all of her stuff at one point and privated her pages. She would just say stuff like that, like very like high schoolish kind of out of pocket stuff to where you're like, wait, what? His D is fire, y'all. Let me tell you, I said it. That's right. Over there, like JoJo Siwa.
Probably normal talk in prison. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know.
I would also like to point out that they're doing this news segment and they haven't like cited anything. It's just like gossip. It's like this lady's just like, let me tell you about what happened. I mean, I guess that's what we do too, to be fair. But this is news, you know. I hold them to a higher standard.
And I just wish her every happiness. Her life so difficult and all that she's been through. So I'm sorry to hear about
100%.
this. Yeah.
She still
murdered her mom.
Look, she was a victim,
I'm
Dane.
so sorry she murdered her mother, okay? It makes me feel sad.
She didn't do it. She just talked somebody else into doing it. All right?
She didn't pay him.
It was free. Mary was telling me about that. It was an interview they did where they asked her like how she felt about it, and they were trying to like push the thing of like, you were a victim, you know, you did right. And she was like, no, my mom didn't deserve that, you know?
Yeah.
I get it though. I get it. You know, you gotta kind of look at the internet and like look where people are kind of leaning towards, and you just kind of jump on that. That's what you gotta jump on the bias so that everybody's like, yay, you're right. She's a hero.
Well, and it's like she probably feels like she needs to get on with her life. Like, but no, girl, take a minute.
Yeah, just don't take a life.
Yeah.
Can we title this like Murder Hero or something? It's crazy, man.
I love the comments on this thing too. It's like, she's a murderer. You're treating her like she's O.J. Simpson. Oh wait. Oh God. Too soon.
Oh no.
Dude, O.J. Simpson.
No.
He's dead now, but still, it's like. What is the stand-up comedian that talks about how like OJ is like the one dude who just like tried to tell everyone he did it after he got off? Like he wrote a book like, what if I did it? You know?
Yeah. The what if is like the tiniest letters. And the I did it is real huge.
Right. Like this right here. If Ryan actually is a food hoarder, then Gypsy alerting her friends and TMZ about it was just a real cruel thing to do. Yeah, just like putting him on blast for it. Instead of like trying to get him help or anything.
Right.
Poor Ryan, you know, he's over here just like, what? And I was mad that you threw all my moldy food away, which is gross, but come on. He also said on TikTok, he's got a little thing to where he said that the whole story is going to come out on Lifetime whenever he's hyping it up, you know?
Y'all will see what really happened on Lifetime.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to see what really happened. Except you got to watch Lifetime. Ugh, nah, God, please no.
That's all right. We're going to cover it, right, kid?
Apparently there's a rumor going around that she was pregnant also, and I guess that's not true.
Not pregnant for everybody who keeps asking.
No, I'm on
She's
birth
not
control.
pregnant.
Like, what the hell?
She's on birth control, man. You know, what do you mean? Maybe she's practicing. She's getting them, you know. Yeah, you always. Oh my God, I don't know. That's what I always think of whenever I hear someone say, "Yeah, we're trying to get pregnant," and I'm like, I know what that means.
You know what that means?
That's a nice way to say you're going down to Arby's to get them cream pie filled, you know. Good for you guys.
Yeah.
So after all that, Dane, what do you think? What do you think about old Gypsy Rose? What's your your honest opinion? You know, no judging here, judgment free.
Judgment free. All right, judgment free. I think the other guy's got to have more money. You know what I mean? This man's spending all his money on food and throwing it in the fridge and letting it sit there. She can get a nose job with the new guy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's bringing her in. I'm really hoping that Lifetime, you know, really shows us what the deal is, and then, you know, maybe by the end of it, we can see Ryan and Ken go at it in a celebrity boxing match. You know, that's all I want.
You better watch out, Dane. You know, one of these, you know, Ryan may end up dead at the hands of Ken, you know, not because Gypsy talked him into it and was hiding in the bathroom or anything like that, or maybe that's too real. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Stay toast, my friends. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.